Welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today we are doing my top 10 Epica songs of all time. One of my favourite symphonic metal bands of all time. One of the first metal bands I really started to enjoy. Because my journey through metal, it was like Metallica, Iron Maiden, the usual, Cradle of Filth for some reason. And then Epica. Epica was one of the first metal bands I ever heard, which is why they're one of my favourite bands. They're one of my favourite bands, and they're easily my favourite symphonic metal band. Sorry, Nightwish. But I love Nightwish, but Epica's always been there. I've been there from the very beginning. I say very beginning, Consigned to Oblivion, so the second album onwards. But I still love Phantom Agony. But yeah, we're just going to count down 10 of my favourites, my top 10 Epica songs of all time. Hopefully you like all of these. Hopefully some of them make it onto your list. But before I start the video, pop yours in the comments below. What's your favourite Epica songs of all time? What's your least favourite as well? Because that's always interesting to find out what people hate. So let's just get started with the list. Coming in at number 10, we have a long epic. I really love Epica's proggy long songs, because a lot of songs are like 9 minutes long, 10 minutes long. And they usually close off the album. And the one I'm going to talk about today is Kingdom of Heaven. This just has so many twists and turns. It is very proggy. For a symphonic metal band, it is very proggy. But it has those orchestral moments. It has her beautiful singing, which I'm just going to say in every single song, she sounds amazing. I mean, it's Epica. You know she's going to sound good, so there's no point me saying it for every fucking song. This one, she sounds good, but also the aggressive vocals, it works really well with it. But it's just how epic this song feels. It feels like a Dream Theater song, this one. It really does. It does feel like that kind of structure of a song, all the different twists and turns, all the different melodies, different sections, some of them repeating, which makes the whole thing more cohesive. So Kingdom of Heaven, I love this song. Easily one of my favourites from the album, and it has to be on my list somewhere. So, number 10. Number 9 is one everyone should know. It's the classic. It's the one that got me into the band. It's the one that gets a lot of people into the band, and that is Cry for the Moon. You've probably seen the video, but if not, close this right now and go watch the video. Because she is just angelic. That's the word. Angelic. And when she's doing the I can't do it because I can't sing opera, but those operatic sections just soothe the soul. It's just one of the most beautiful songs they've written, and it's the most popular for a reason, because it's just damn catchy, and it's just that melody that hits in. It's too good. And when it gets to the part where it's like and ever and ever and ever and ever, it goes into like the death metal screaming, and it just melds together so well. That mix between like angelic and demonic comes together in a tight little package, and it's amazing. Number 8, The Essence of Silence. This one, you probably didn't expect this one to be on the list, maybe, but it's one of the singles from probably the most critically acclaimed album, I'd say. The Quantum Enigma, which is a fantastic album. I have the hardback, and as soon as I got it, I just listened to it all through, and I was like, yeah, no wonder this is getting like high scores everywhere, because it's a flawless album from start to finish. Just this one stands out to me on the album, just for the catchy nature of it. Just the catchy chorus, The Essence of Silence. And it's too catchy. I love the lyrics in it. Her singing, don't even need to say. It's amazing, because it's Simone Simmons. She's one of the best singers in metal. And just, yeah, the melody and the whole catchiness of the song, it always sticks with me. And it's from an amazing album, which I love to bits. It's not my favourite. You'll start singing some soon, and you'll be like, oh, okay, he's got a pure favourite here, but yeah. Quantum Enigma, amazing. Essence of Silence, probably my favourite from it. Coming in next, Sancta, Terra, another classic, but come on. That melody and that opening, it's like dun, 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 diddle, 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 diddle. Come on, just the sway-y? That's not really a word. The sway nature of the song. You know what I'm trying to get across to you. It is just infectious. The melody is infectious in this song. And when it gets to the part, like the chorus, which you all know, which I don't know the lyrics, but I know the melody, was like Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, on this channel I love singing melody, but I can never fucking remember the lyrics. It's a curse. It's a blessing and a curse. But yeah, you know, that chorus, one of the best choruses Epica have ever done. Again, just like Essence of Silence, infectious, catchy, melodic. It's a beautiful song. And it's famous for a reason because, again, like Cry for the Moon, it's one of the best. Number 6, Burn to a Cinder. This is one of the edgiest singing songs from Simone, and I love it so much because of it. The way she says "burn to a cinder" during the chorus is breathtaking. I love the edginess of this song. It just when all the other songs are kind of like calm, serene, you know, maybe a bit heavy, and then this one comes in and she's the one with the edginess, not the male vocals. It's her bringing the edge. Then it's good. It's good to me. Sounds amazing. One of my favourite songs from Epica. Instantly stood out on the album. Instantly. I'm wearing the perfect shirt for like an Epica top 10. Because death metal and Epica go hand in hand. Well, I guess there is death metal vocals-ish. So, but yeah, number 5, The Divine Conspiracy. Another long one, another epic. The title track from The Divine Conspiracy. Not gonna lie, it is my favourite album by them. I've got a ranking, so it's not really a spoiler. You can go check my ranking out, and it's number 1. It's an S tier. I think it's a 10 out of 10 flawless album. Even the art. Perfection. And this song just encapsulates all I love about Epica. Beautiful singing. It's long. It's proggy. It's got different sections. Kind of like Kingdom of Heaven, but this one came first. This one holds a place in my heart a lot more. And just any time they do like a long song, it's always amazing. I've missed off a couple as well, which I'm sad about because I love all of them. But I just happen to prefer Divine Conspiracy to some of the others, and that's all I can say about it. It is a long epic, and it is worth your time. 4, yeah, I get it. Bias alert, from the same album. What can I say? It's my favourite album. It is the Obsessive devotion. Just, again, the way she says that, your obsessive devotion, and then it just kind of builds up, and in the middle of the song, it just gets heavier and heavier and faster. Just the climax of this is fantastic. The slow build-up is perfection. It is just, it's amazing. I prefer it to the Divine Conspiracy, like, a little bit. They're both really amazing, which is why they're both in my top 10, but the Obsessive Devotion just, I don't know, the melody in it, it sings to my ears more. It is more kind of Egyptian-esque. It's more like an Egyptian kind of sounding song, like the melody, kind of like Home from Dream Theater, if you know what I mean. That kind of sound, Arabic, I guess, sounding song, but again, vocals, melody, guitar. I haven't even talked about the guitar. The guitar in all these songs are just orgasmic, you know? Amazing song from my favourite album. Number 3, we're getting into the top 3 now. Again, this, just like Obsessive Devotion, just like Divine Conspiracy, just like Kingdom of Heaven, this is an epic from the first album, The Phantom Agony. What can I say? They did it first. They did it first here. It's the OG, which is why it's one of my favourites. I can't say too much more about it. It's a long song. It's epic, twists and turns, catchy as fuck. It's exactly what I said about Divine Conspiracy and Obsessive Devotion, just more nostalgic. I wouldn't say it's necessarily. I wouldn't say it's better than those, because it's all subjective, taste is subjective, but for me personally, just, it holds a dearer place in my heart. Phantom Agony, from the very first album, I can't get enough of it. I put it on now, it's still a banger, just like all these, but Phantom Agony just happens to be one of my favourites. Number two is a surprise one, probably. People probably didn't expect this to be number 2 from all the ones I talk about. Long ones, proggy ones, heavy ones. This is Tides of Time. This is probably the best singing on any of the albums. I adore her singing on this. This is the most peaceful song they've ever done. It's just the most beautiful singing she's ever done, in my opinion. White Waters is quite good, but this one is just, it floors me every single time. Goosebumps. You get goosebumps on your arm when you hear Tides of Time. It is just a beautiful piece of art, and it would be number one if something else didn't come out before it, and I love it even more. But Tides of Time is a 10 out of 10. Beautiful, beautiful song. So number one, my favourite Epica song of all time, it's from The Divine Conspiracy, and it's Chasing the Dragon. This just is something else. This is something else. You know you're in for an epic when that acoustic intro hits, and then again sway, making my own words up, the sway vocals and the melody of that acoustic guitar and her voice, which just pierces through the screen into your soul when she sings, and it's like an angel's just come down to molest you or something. I don't know, it sounds amazing. And then it slowly like picks up, just like any good long song. It's a slow burn, and then the drums kick in at a certain point, and the guitars kick in at a certain point, and then it has like a slow kind of plateau at the top, and then it just bursts off again with the demon vocals coming through, and just all that energy with the same melody. The song's 10 out of 10. Perfection. One of my favourites. No, is my favourite. That's why it's number one. Is my favourite Epica song of all time, and it always will be. It always will be. So yeah, that was my list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what your favourite Epica songs are of all time. What's your favourite Epica album? And did you agree with my list or did not? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.